Welcome everybody, I'm Brenda. Today we're going to do a workout that is predominantly going to be using upper body muscles, but there's a lot of compound exercises. So for equipment today, I'm going to use a chair, similarly to using a weight bench in some exercises, and we will be sitting on it. So you want a nice, sturdy chair. A Dyna-band, which could be, you could use a towel in some of the exercises, or tubing if you have any kind of elastic resistance would do. Also, a selection of dumbbells if you don't have a lot to work with. If you have two, you can always use two together on some of the exercises as needed. So you can just pull out what you have and sort through it as I give you the direction on the exercises. I've got a mat, a towel, and a bottle of water. So we're going to get ready to go. All set, stand strong. Here we go. Deep breath, march. And shoulder rolls too. So we just want to limber up the body, get some good blood flow. Do it again. Deep breath, march. And open. 2 shoulder rolls. Now start to think about the feet, no arms, step touch. So we're just going to start to take, the shoulders stay down. We're going to start to take the feet wide. Drop into your hips. Add a bicep curl. Fingers stretched out. 4 more. 3, 2, elbows across the body. Tightening your core, keeping the hips forward, gently waking up things in your center. Last 4. Now taking the arms, open them out to the side. Keep the legs going. Thumbs down, thumbs up. Think about the shoulders. Stretch out your hands. Think about the shoulders. Try not to shrug them up too much. Just rotate. 2 more. Last one. Kick back, foot is flexed, squeeze the elbows to the rib cage, gently drawing the shoulder blades down. Don't stop. Give me another set of 8. Think about your chest lifted up. Feel the shoulders warming up. 3, 2, knee across, swoop the arms across. Stretch out the hands again. Keep the knees to the front. Last 4. All right, under the knees, lift. Fingertips touch if possible. Last 4. Double with a pause, hold. Switch, hold. Switch, hold. Tighten your core. Last 4. 3 more. 2 to go. And 1. Feet down, squat, hips swing back. Okay, we got 4 of these. 2 more. Last 1. Now stay at the bottom, hands on the thighs. Stretch the back and release. Tailbone up, shoulders down, and release. Let's do 2 more. Gently opening the front body, extending and flexing the spine very carefully. All right, supported lift through the body all the way up. Unfold the shoulders. March it out. We're going to go into a wide step, tap. Take the arms. Show me your left hand. Breathe. You're going to turn your left hip and push across your body. All right, so turn so the hip, knees, and toes are all facing the same direction. And now add a counter pull with your right. Good, feel that nice opening up, strong push. Let's do 2 more. Now hook the elbow in front. Hook, flex it, bring it around. That's it, pull the shoulder blade away from the spine. Now uppercut. Throw it from the hip, turning your knee in. Last 4. 4, 3, 2, feet apart, squat 2. Toe slight turn out. Let's go a little deeper, second time for squats. Okay, 2 more. We are going to be focusing mostly on the upper body, so I'm just giving you some squats to get some good blood flow. 1 more. Now let's go back to the step tap, and this time we're going to have our right hand ready, shoulders down, and as we turn, the whole body turns. You're going to reach across, fingers fanned out, tightening your core, and as you get more comfortable and confident, add that pull. Oh, this feels amazing. Opening things up. Keep going. You have 4 more. 4, 3, last 2. Getting unstuck. Ready? Hook it in. Elbow flexed. 4 more. Nice and strong. Uppercut. Knee, hips, and toes together. Tight core. Last 4. Good. Now let's go heels to the front. Scoop the arms across. We're just going to wake up A little bit more here in 2, in 1, right heel forward, shift back 2 times, then hold it back, hold, take the arms back, shoulders back, press 4, 3, 2, take your toes down, bend the knees on both legs, release the spine to the top, shoulders roll. Perfect. Deep breath, back to down to the thighs. Let's do that spine release, 2 counts up, and then extend. Do it again. It should feel great. Do not go where there's pain, okay? This should feel amazing. We have 1 more. Allow that flow and the breath to come through as well. Rise to the top, unfold, heel forward, left, right, scoops. Okay, left heel forward, hinge. Now hold the hinge, untuck the tailbone, depress your blades, palms up, shoulders back, press, press. Last 4, 3, toes down, present through the thighs, up, and then shake it out. Okay, if you need more time to warm up, go ahead and take more time. If you're ready, join me and grab the elastic tubing or Dyna-band. We're gonna go to a wide position, overhand wide. Notice my hips are here, my arms are much wider. Neutralize your position, shoulders down, navel in, lift the arms up, slide them back. Now this is a range of motion exercise. The key here is to stabilize the spine, to try to avoid elevating the shoulders, to try also to avoid extending the spine or flexing, including the cervical spine. So a couple more. So this is just about feeling good and making those movements as large as you can. Let's do 1 more to the back and all the way back to the front. Fantastic. Okay, we're gonna add some legs and right, left. So now we're going to a shorter distance between our hands, about shoulder width apart. 3 marches, 1 knee. 1, 2, 3, lift. Try to keep your shoulders down, your wrists neutral. We're going to start with some pull-aparts. I've added legs to give your brain a little bit of work and your balance a little bit more attention. Okay, in 2. All right, gang, we're going to pull on the knee, double arms. Double arms, pull apart, shoulder blades squeeze. So we're training the shoulders, the mid-back muscles. Those are postural muscles we're working on. In 2, you're gonna hold your right leg in the air, hold. Right arm. 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Tempo, double arms, 4. And then put the feet down and do from 100% to about 60, hinge and reach. Maintaining that tension, like a dull toothache. It's a little bit there. It won't let up, but it's not impossible to endure. Keep that tension. 4 more. So you're taking the tailbone, you're untucking it, and you're feeling your shoulders and your postural muscles. Okay, we have 1 more. Then we're going to repeat. Release the arms, march the left lead, just to 1 knee. So here we're ready again with those arms set, ready on the knee. We're going to add a double pull apart. That's it. Think of opening from your shoulders. Breathing out. We're going to do 4 more. 3. Last 2. Holding the left in the air, go left arm. So if you need to touch down like I did, go ahead. Otherwise, try to practice balancing. Now, double arms. 1 more, feet down. From 100 to about 50 to 60%, hinge and reach. This is similar to a chair posture from yoga, similar in terms of you're shifting your weight back, untucking the tailbone, the spine stays long. And with this tension, if you keep it throughout, it's really terrific work for posture and alignment. Can you give me 2 more? Last one. Fantastic. Let's release the shoulders, slide that band down and keep it handy. We're going to use it again. We're going to go over and grab our heavier dumbbell. Careful to pick it up. So if you can't find something appropriate for your strength, then add 2 together or fill a milk jug and use that. Okay, so we're going to start with our feet hip width apart. First movement pattern, squat, bicep curl. And we're going to do 4 of these. I have the weight in my left hand, and breathe out. On one more, same movement, but add a leg lift on the right. So again, I'm going to just incorporate a little bit of balance here. Breathe out. 2 more repetitions. Final. Now you're going to hold that leg in the air again. Slowly lower the dumbbell. 3, 2, 1. All the way up. 3, 2. We have 2 more. Have you been counting? This is the, how many reps? From the top, halfway down to fatigue. So it might only be 1. The max is up to 8, and that's a lot. You can also spot the dumbbell. Keep the bicep engaged in 2 more. In 1 more. All right, take that down. Go into your chair or your thigh on the opposite leg. Either use the back of the chair, the thigh, or the bottom of the chair. Shoulders depressed, scoop your navel, stagger your legs, prepare for a 2 count row, same arm you've been training. Lift and release. Neck and spine aligned here. Breathing out, think of tensioning, adding tension, I should say, to the muscles surrounding your shoulder blade. Now up 1, down 3, up. So power it up. And again, up, down, down, and again, up, down, down, and again. All right, we have 4 more. So focusing on a quick lift and a slow release. And up. 2 more. Single up, slowly lower. Last one. Let's take that to fatigue as best you can. Singles. So I'm not going to do more than 8. Hopefully you'll find a good level of fatigue with the number of reps. You may need to adjust your load or your speed. 2 more. And have a seat. Feet on the edge, or hips on the edge of your chair, feet forward, knees, hips, toes aligned, straight in front. Take the dumbbell into your chest. All right, so you're going to start with your weight in your heels, and you're going to stand up slowly. Up. Option to add a shoulder press, elbows in front, nice and tight, and have a seat. Trust yourself. No one's going to steal that chair. Breathe out. Keep the elbows right in line with the shoulders. Have a seat. So I want you to focus on, as you come out of the chair and as you go into the chair, try to avoid the hiccup. Try to use your leg muscles instead of momentum. Muscle through. And if you think about it, you will find more connection to your core as well. Now, can we go a little faster? It's always your choice. Up. Breathe. Don't forget that exhale. Keep going. Keep loading through the heels, pressing into the big toe as you come up. 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. And stand. Okay, keep the weight at your chest. So now you're going to come down to your chair, tap and lift. Load the heels. Head up, heart forward. That's 4. We have 4 more. Keep weight in the heels. Keep the chest from falling. Last 2. And we are standing. Part 1 done. Switch your hand. Prepare. Standing on the side of the chair. Down for 2. Right hand is loaded. Bicep curl. Breathing out. Perfect. Okay, we have 1 more. Before I add the option, get ready. Optionally adding that leg lift. If your balance is off, don't take too big of a risk. Just small little risks, just outside your comfort zone for growth. Okay, balance. 1 up, 3 down. All the way up. Down. All the way up. 2 more. Last repetition. Plant your feet halfway down to fatigue. Engage the bicep, spot the end to give you some extra help. Keep it in the muscles, 4 more maximum. Last 2. And 1. Release. Let's find our way to our forward position. Okay, back of the chair, thigh, or bottom of the chair. We're not going to round our back. Untuck the tailbone. Slide the blades down. Reach through the crown of your head. 2 count row. And down. Try to bring the dumbbell back towards your hip. Keep the elbow in line with your shoulder. Breathe out. Give yourself time to find the tension. 1 and 3. So we're powering it up. Slowly lower. That's 1 of 8. Down. And again, pull. Lower. So this is the 4th time we've done this one. We have 4 more. And again, up. Down, down, down. Tension. 2 more. Last repetition. Singles to fatigue, hopefully no more than 8. Don't go through it without focusing on the muscle tension. Feel your back and your biceps, your shoulders. 4 more. 2 more. All right, standing up carefully. On end grasp, have a seat. Okay, so we'll transition through this a little bit faster second time. Make sure your feet are not tucked underneath you. Sturdy chair on the edge, I should say. 2 counts, up, up, push. Okay, so I'm going right into the faster version, and you know you don't have to. If you need to take this a little slower like I did the first time, please go right ahead. 4 more reps. Breathe, keep the elbows in tight. Don't let them flare or separate here. You're gonna get some tricep working as well. Breathe out. Okay, stand up. Now this time as we go down to the seat, we're gonna slow 3 and we're gonna have our arms forward. Engage the core. 3, 2, touch, pull it up. 3, 2, touch, bring it up. 1, 2, 3. So you got legs and core active. And do it again. Touch, last 2. Touch, last 1. Okay, if you've ever rode a horse, you're gonna be posting. Have a seat, arms up, bring the hips down, weight in the heels. And we have 4, 3, 2, stand up. Core and legs, and we had lots of extra muscles. Let's take that dumbbell, put it down, grab your Dyna-band, have a seat, place it around your arches. All right, so we're gonna train the middle back a little bit more, just a little bit more, because our postural muscles really do need that extra work. So we're gonna start with a retraction exercise. Go down low, you can use tubing. You can also use a towel. It's just not gonna be quite the same, but that would be fine. Reset the shoulders down, reset the ears over the shoulders. Tension is strong. Retract the shoulders back, exhale, inhale. So many of us struggle with our shoulders always being an internal rotation in our work centers where we're on computers, baking, crafting, driving. So this is to counteract that action. So we're gonna just do a quick little round here. You can always add more reps if you like. Single pulls back. So I'm keeping, the big thing is don't bend those elbows. Okay, we're gonna keep those elbows straight. So we're just doing 1 joint action, retraction at the shoulders. After 2, we've woken them up. Now, you can make the band, let's crisscross it. So if you have tubing, it still works the same. So I'm gonna make the distance between my hands and my feet a little greater and release the shoulders down. So we're just gonna do a quick set of mid-back rows, elbows flex, 2 count wide and release. So without elevating the shoulders and pointing the elbows up, we're gonna keep them down. Shoulder height is as high as we're gonna go with the elbows. And 1 more. So now I wanna work the eccentric phase. So I pull quick and I go slow. And again, I go quick and I go slow. There's a lot of benefits to training eccentrically. We want to keep actively engaging through that release. We have 4 more. Breathe. And again, you don't want to let the shoulders up. You're going to fatigue in your upper traps before I'm done. In 2. Okay, 1 more. Final here. Now we're almost done. We're going to go 3 pulses. 3, 2, 1. Last one like that. And we're going to finish on count 2. We add a little extension. So we go 1, 2, 3. So training that posterior delt, those rhomboids, mid traps, upper traps are active as well. So we're focusing on not elevating our shoulders. This should be challenging you by now. This is the 6th of 8. We have last 2, then we're changing our emphasis here. And last repetition. And release. Take the band and set it aside. Take a moment to release your hands. Release the muscle group that you feel the tension in. Hopefully you're feeling it in the back side a lot. Take a standing position. All right, so we're gonna grab our lighter dumbbells. Hopefully you've got 2 that are the same. This would work well with soup cans. Obviously you want the same load. We're gonna do a quick set of shoulders. Remember, if I add speed or length of lever and it's not appropriate for you, just modify. Feet comfortably, set, elbows flex, 2 count lift and lower. So this is our test. If this is already challenging and uncomfortable, I want you to go to a lighter load, okay? Because each thing I add will add intensity. So maybe you need to change that. So we're going up the same. We lengthen the arms, we slowly lower. Okay, you notice I'm not going above shoulder height, just around shoulder height. Lift, exhale, lengthen. So the lengthening is where it's really challenging. So we're training down slow again, that eccentric phase. We have 1 more after this, nice and slow. And last time. So if you're still good, your decision. I'm going to now take that a little bit faster. Ready? And up, out, down. 3 more. Up, out, down. 2 more. Up, out. Final repetition. Up, out, down, down. Take your body into a front position. Hinging at the hips, scoop your navel, depress your blades. Dumbbells start on your thighs. We're going to do a 2 count reverse fly. Just a few of these in between our shoulder work. This is the back of the shoulder, mid back again. Open for 2. 3 more repetitions. I'm taking momentum out. Last 2. Last 1. Perfect. Single tempo. 8. That's it. Open wide. After 4 more, we're going to go back to an upright position. Last 2. 1. Okay, standing up, just gently shake it down. We're moving into a front raise, so the pattern is very much the same as the last one. Again, we'll start with our warm-up, and that's the test to tell you if you've chosen well for weights. Flexed elbows, straight in front, 2 counts. Your wrists are firm, your knuckles are pointing up. You're avoiding the flaring elbow like this. Okay, I want to see them right in front of the shoulder. Next, we add in our extras. So we go up, we lengthen, adding core and longer levers slowly, eccentric phase trained. Elbows up, breathe, lengthen, take your time, feel the core actively engaging. 2 more. So if you find that this is enough for you, because this is tough, you can either unload your load and do it without, or you can stop, or you can continue slow. I'm going to go a little faster. Up, out, down. Up, out, down. Up, out. Last one. Take your right palm up. Take your left palm up. So I'm turning it in and I'm going just maybe at shoulder height, no higher. The elbows below shoulder height, just a touch because it's flexed. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake that down gently. Okay, we're going to finish off with some reverse clerk curls. Biceps and forearms are trained here. Wrists are neutral. 2 count curl. Keep the elbows under the shoulders and focus on the wrist staying neutral. All right, which is, it sounds easy, but it certainly isn't. Think about those things. Now let's go to our eccentric phase. Up, 1, down, 3, up, slow, slow. 3 reps to go. Up, down. After 2, up, down. 1 more. All right, so now we're gonna go up to the top, halfway down, flip, and release it back up. Halfway down, flip, and lift. Flip. The flip, you're rotating at your elbow. Your wrists are staying strong. Keep going. Breathe. 3 more. Last 2 the same. Final 1. This one I want you to hold right here. Pinky fingers together, squeeze in front, tension, breathe, tighten your chest. Last 4, 3, 2, done. All right, we're gonna put those aside. And we're going to bring our mat forward and finish up with some triceps and some chest. So we're going to bring our appropriate load for triceps and chest. Now you can have 2. I'm going to start with my big dumbbell, but I'm not 100% sure that's going to work for me today. So I'm going to have options ready. So I'm going to move that mat forward so you can get a good position, see what I'm doing here. I like my mat with the towel, so I'm going to do that. Make sure your space is clear. All right, so we're going to take our body down to the mat, and I'm going to ask you to have your left hand ready to go with your dumbbell. You're going to be back on your back, knees bent. So first exercise is going to be neutralize your spine. Bring your left arm up, palm facing in. Okay, now take your palm facing your body, lower your elbow towards your hip for 2. So this is a French press. So take your time. If you're finding immediately that your shoulder isn't happy, then either lighten the load or don't go quite as low. You can see I'm only going towards my hip. All right, so we're training shoulders, chest, and triceps. Okay, this is 6. We're going to do 2 more. Exhale as you come up from the floor. Last 1. Perfect. Stay at the top. Turn your palm to face your knees. Step into your heels. Lift up into a static bridge. 2 count chest press to the side. Just hover it over the floor and up. Now we're not moving our hips, but just because we're in the bridge, we're activating more core. So as the elbow comes towards the floor in your chest press, notice how it affects that hip. So you're on your left arm. Most of us are right-handed, so I like to start with a non-dominant. Keep squeezing and activating your glutes. And down for 2. Last 2. And last repetition. Okay, stay, take the glutes, tighten them up, activate them, and go to an on-end grasp. 2 count hips and triceps Skullcrusher. So we go down for 2, up for 2. As you come away from the ground, squeeze your glutes, keep your elbows in tight over your shoulders. The dumbbell moves to your forehead. There's 1 more, 2 counts. If you're ready, join me, single tempo. 8, 7, drive it through your heels, and keep those elbows in tight. 2 more. Last 1. Now you're going to bring your hips down and transfer the dumbbell back to the same arm, your left. Okay, starting with the palm facing in. Now you might want to go to a lighter weight. We're going to do a single arm tricep, so I'll leave that up to you. I may have to adjust myself. So flex for 2 and extend. We have 4. We have 2 more. Okay, keep the elbow right over your shoulder. I'm already struggling. That's what I'm looking for, a challenge. Thumb to the opposite shoulder. I'm going to spot the end of the dumbbell, and I'm going to catch it so I can keep good form. All right, so I'm working eccentrically, and 1 more repetition. Now I'm going to take that dumbbell back to my chest, cross-body tricep, but I'm spotting. Okay, do it again. So we have 1 more like this. Maintain the opposite shoulder blade on the mat as you do your chest press. 2 chest press, tempo up. And slowly on your triceps. We have 3 more of those. So we go 2 chest press and cross body. Breathing out on extension. 2 chest press. Cross body. And this is our last one. I hope I've counted right. I meant to do 4. And cross body. I'm feeling this. I hope you are too. Okay. Now from here, we're going to grab on end. Again, don't forget you have options if you need to go lighter. We're going to do a protraction exercise to balance the retraction. So depress your blades, relax your head, your chin is slightly tucked. We're going to push the shoulders away from the floor, squeeze to the chest and shoulders, push the shoulders up. Notice my elbows are not bending. I'm just reaching up. And I'm exhaling, squeezing my chest, pressing my shoulder blades into the mat. Let's do 4 more. So this gives us a chance to take a little break as well, changing the emphasis, last 2, and then we're going to repeat what we did. Last 1. Okay, let's bring that down. I'm going to turn my body around so you can see me. You stay right where you are. So this time, it's in our right hand. We start with our 4 French presses. So begin with the arm, palm facing in, wrist neutral, elbow towards your hip. Not too low. I'm going to about a 90-degree angle at the bottom here. But again, if you're finding your shoulder is not happy, please do not do it. You can also open it up a little bit if you need to. Okay, now take your body, plant the feet, lift, squeeze your glutes, turn your palm in, ready, 2 count chest press, static bridge. Okay, keep going, down, down, squeeze your glutes. You want to reactivate. Maybe every time you go up at the top, reactivate your glutes. So just a little extra there. 4 more reps. All right, so I'm keeping the elbow just hovering across the floor, not too low, reigniting those gluteals. 2 more. And after 1 more, okay, carefully transfer to both hands. Pull your elbows in, ready for your bridge with your Skullcrusher. 2 counts, 4 repetitions. Down, down, up, up. 3 more. Push into your heels. 2 more. Last one. Really drive through the heels at the top. Singles for 8. 8. 7. 6. We have 4 more. Last 2. 1. Okay, bring that down. We go back to the same arm we just trained, which would be your right. Okay, arm down. Turn your palm in. Flex for 2. Exhale and extend. So this is not my dominant arm, so I may have to assist. I didn't lighten my load. So I'm just assisting on the Eccentric Phase. Cross the body to the opposite shoulder. 3 more. So try to keep your elbow in line with your shoulder. Again, use your hand to spot the end. 1 more. Now we add our chest press. So we go down, keep the opposite shoulder anchored, then we go to the tricep cross. And again, so after this one, I'm going to increase the speed and do 2 of these and across. 1 the same. Ready, chest press 2. And across. Hopefully your triceps are really feeling this by now. Chest press and across. And again. And across. Once more. And across. All right, now we're going back to our on-end grasp. We're going to just do a set of pullovers and finish off with leg drop triceps for the final exercise. So we bring the elbows in, we're going to anchor the lower back and pull the shoulders down, keep the ribs flat, reach over your head, and then come back, pressing the blades into the mat. And you want that heavier dumbbell, hopefully, with this one. Training your back, shoulders, your triceps are in an isometric hold. So you might notice them. we are going to finish with them too. So I'm hoping that they are talking back at you later on this week. All right, so we've got 4 done. We're going to do 4 more. Okay, so we're going to go fairly slow here. Think about pressing the shoulder blades into the mat and activating the core as well. Let's just do 2 more. So I'm going to get you to focus attention on your lower back in a moment. I want to anchor yourselves in this next position. So now lengthen the arms, anchor softly, lumbar spine, ribs flat, navel in. Carefully lift one leg at a time. If this is too much, then don't add it. Knees over hips if you can. Make sure you're not popping and dropping the lumbar spine. Bracing, already feeling your core because the legs are adding load to your core. Right leg down, 2 count flex. Alternate 2 singles. And again. Slowly down, slowly up, 2 singles. Okay, so think about your core, your lower back, down for 2. Of course, your skull crushers are working your triceps. Singles. And slow. And singles. Okay, we've got 4 more if you're good. If not, rest. Down for 2, up for 2, 2 singles. 3 more. Okay, 2 singles. Final 2, if you're still good, fatigue should be happening. 2 singles. Last 1. 2 singles. All right, we made it. Legs down. Unload the weight to your side carefully. Take a moment to just get settled. I'm just going to move my dumbbell out of the way. All right, have a sip of water if you like. Let's finish off with some stretch. Okay. Just starting with the back, and then we'll get upright to do our upper body. So we'll start with our right knee in, yes, in tight, and left leg out. So hug it in, counter press your opposite leg down, tightening the quads on the leg on the ground and hugging in. Relax the shoulders and just take a deep breath. So really allowing the back to stretch. You should be feeling your hamstring a little bit here too. All right, from here, you can bend the knee now if you like, but you're going to lengthen that right leg, adding both if you feel okay with that. If not, keep it bent. Softness in the knee is fine. Just a little bit of time here. All right, and then we're going to take that bottom leg, your left, bend and cross over, turn it out. And then we'll bring the legs in and just do a little gentle rock. Feels really nice. Most of us are usually quite tight in the hip area here. So then pull it in and maybe a little bit over. Gently, and hug it in and breathe. All right, let's just repeat those 2. So unfold firstly, we'll bring the knee in and leg out. Push the heel down, relax the shoulders. Breathe. If you feel uncomfortable lengthening from here, then go ahead and bend the knee. It'll give you a little extra space to move within, whichever works for you. Breathe. All right, and then flexing both knees, turning the knee out on the crossed over leg. Bring the legs into your body, gently massage across the small of your back, and then find the spot. So it's usually in and a little bit off across the body. You can also thread through, that works great. All right, from here we're going to find our way up, so you can pull the knees together, come on up, and focus on the upper body. So taking your legs, sitting however you feel comfortable. You can also sit in your chair if the floor doesn't feel good for you. Take a deep breath, reach up, brush the back of the shoulders as you exhale. Take your hands to center. Straight elbows, move them over to your right. Hold. Grip, tug, slip the ear behind. Pop the elbow up, look underneath. Gently arc and pull. Feel that across the back and shoulder. As you circle away, cradle the arm in, under with the other arm, and then let that shoulder drop. Take a deep back breath. And then releasing that, work it back, slip the fingertips to the back of the shoulder, walk them down, and then either from the front or the back, open up. So I always recommend more stretching if you have time. And if you want to repeat some of those exercises and do a second set or a third set, great. Open the arms around to the back, clasp your hands, shoulders down, chest lifted, and breathe. Let's take the arms up, deep breath, brush the back of the shoulders, all the way to the front, hold, straight arms, move across to your left, your hips aren't moving. Hand grips the wrist, we tug, gently pulling dropping the ear behind the shoulder. Point the elbow up, arc the arm, kind of pull away, peeling the shoulder blade away from the center of the spine there. As you come around, cradle the shoulder, keep the neck long, take a deep breath. And then circle that arm away, slip the fingertips to the back of the shoulder, walk down and guide the elbow back. So if this is fine, whatever amount of range of motion you can find, use it. And then take the arms off to the side, take the arms up, big breath in. As you brush the back of the shoulders, open the arms off to the side, thumbs pulled back, elbows are straight, chest and shoulders stretching. Push the heels of the hands out, pull the fingers back. Fingertips to your ears, look up to the sky, open the elbows, breathe. Release the arms, release the shoulders. Take one more final breath, bringing the palms together. And in between the space of the inhale and the exhale, just take a little vacation. Thank you for joining me. Have a great day.